Okay, let's talk about something we all just love to think about: tax season. For most people, that phrase just brings up feelings of stress, maybe some confusion, and definitely expense. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if filing your taxes could actually be an opportunity, not just a chore?
I mean, seriously, pause and think about that. What if this thing we all have to do every single year didn't automatically come with a big, fat price tag? A bill you have to pay before you even find out if you're getting a refund or not.
Because for millions of us, that's just the reality, right? It's expensive. So let's kind of pull back the curtain on the traditional way of doing things and see what the real cost of filing your taxes is.
So the go-to move for so many people is to hire a professional, what our source material perfectly calls the expensive accountant. And it makes sense. It feels like the safe option. You just hand over a pile of papers and kind of cross your fingers.
But that feeling of safety, oof, it comes at a price. And it's usually a pretty steep one. We're talking hundreds of dollars, easy. Money that's either coming straight out of your bank account or, getting shaved right off the top of your refund. That's a huge chunk of change for something you're legally required to do anyway.
But here is the absolute key takeaway. That expensive way is not your only choice. There is another way, an alternative that's not just cheaper, it's completely approved and recognized by the IRS itself.
And that phrase right there, IRS-approved, that's everything. We're not talking about some sketchy website that just popped up. No. These are services that have been seriously vetted by the government. They have to meet really high standards for security and privacy. So yeah, your information is safe.
And this isn't just some abstract idea either. The source gives a perfect real-world example, Free Tax USA. This is a legitimate service you can go to right now and use to file your federal taxes for free. It's a real solution to that whole expensive accountant problem.
And honestly, the best part of going this route is that it goes way beyond just the money you're saving. It's really about changing how you think about your own money, your own finances.
So let's just break down the trade-off here. With a paid preparer, sure, it's hands-off, but it's expensive. With a free filing service, yeah, you save the money, but you also gain something that's honestly priceless. You start to actually understand your own deductions. Think about it for a sec. When you walk through the process yourself, you see exactly what you can legally claim. You learn about these basic deductions you might have been missing out on for years. All of a sudden, things like the interest you paid on student loans or that donation you made, they aren't just numbers on a page anymore. They're tools. This isn't just about filing taxes. It's like step one in taking real, meaningful control of your financial life. And that's how you reframe this whole thing. It stops being this awful chore you dread every spring, and it becomes a choice. A choice to get smarter with your money and to empower yourself. When you boil it all down, the mission here is super simple. Stop paying those high fees and start understanding your own taxes. That's it. It's a powerful goal, and it's totally within your reach. So the only question left is for you. This isn't just about surviving another tax season. It's about grabbing the steering wheel. Are you ready to stop paying someone else and start investing that time and money back into yourself and your own financial future?